Let's skip this.
On Alan Wake.
Let's slow down and then call it good.
Okay.
Seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller
I also don't like how New York Times is covering some things. I don't like.
It's turning into a
I feel like too much lenience is trying to give balance of like, by balance meaning we have to give the same credit to both sides, versus when one side is psychotic, you should be calling out that it's psychotic.
I don't disagree. Oh, that was a shitty...
You know what's a fun Twitter account to follow though? The New York Times headline bot or story bot. He's not really a bot, but he like comes up with he's making fun of the New York Times and what their next stories will be, and sometimes he calls it so accurately, it's scary.
God damn it.
I'm gonna have to like, is this new? Oh, it's
we
like
punched him,
It's
remember?
like from the page. Yes.
We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic.
We haven't had a page be so directly before a scene in a while,
Yeah.
but this happens all the time in this game.
The trigger of your wife's death. Yeah, no.
Differentiated schizophrenia.
You're being gaslit.
Undifferentiated schizophrenia. Jesus Christ.
You're being gaslit, Alan.
Such a
We've
good
all
word.
seen this before. Am I using it correctly?
Gaslit? Absolutely.
Was okay.
But two things are distinctly happening here. One, we woke up with wet hair, and two,
Whatever Hartman had
we're in our
bumped
regular
me
clothes.
was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching
Are we
on
in the
television.
clinic?
I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
There are 6 episodes in Alan Wake,
Shit.
and it's remastered.
So we just hit chapter 4, right?
3.
No, 4.
This should be 4.
Yes.
See, I was right.
No, that's what I said. I said chapter 4 as well. I'm like, we're in chapter 4.
You said we just got through 4.
I said we just got through 3.
No, you didn't.
Whatever, you're wrong. Doesn't
You're
matter.
trying to gaslight me!
Consider yourself confetti flies. Gaslit. Oh my god, we could totally make like a fucking... God, that's so dystopic, isn't it? Like, Jesus
Yes,
Christ.
it is.
It's like...
That would be good in some serious satire film
That would
on
be
the level of Don't Look Up.
Oh my god, that would be great. You know, it's just like... Well, I mean,
Mhm.
that's like the Purge level of bullshit,
That's
right?
That's Jonah Hill and Don't Look Up throwing the confetti at you.
It's just like, confetti,
Consider yourself,
you've been
consider yourself
gaslit.
gaslit.
God, we
Yeah.
should make that our fucking catchphrase. You know,
That is
not
hilarious.
what is it? Get fuck nerd, because that should be on the front of our
But I
t-shirt.
love it so much. Correct.
But on the back is
No, that should
you've
be on the
been-
back of the t-shirt.
Oh, because we don't want the get fuck nerd to be on the front. Fair enough.
Correct.
So on the front we just have confetti, like just an explosion of confetti, right? And then I guess we have to have 2 t-shirts, right? Both of them have confetti, but on the back of one is get fuck nerd. On the other is you've just been gaslit.
No, you know what would be hilarious on the other one would be like a lamplight or something, or like
What was the movie? It was like a 1930s or a 1940s movie.
I think it's called The Gaslight or whatever. But
no, it's because he kept adjusting the fucking lights in the house to fuck with her to make her think that she was crazy, and that's where the
Right.
term comes from.
Gaslit. I thought it
Because
was called like the gaslighting or something like that.
I have to look.
I thought it was part of the
Where
is it Aristotelian? No, Aristotle.
gaslighting? The 1944 film. Gaslight. Okay, you're right. I knew it was the 1930s and 1940s, so I got that part right, but I forgot the name of the movie, which is just called Gaslight.
Okay, Aristotle rules of drama.
We're going to this again, huh?
There's unity of action, unity of place, unity of time. The 3 unities were redefined in 1570 by... I don't care about that.
The
Go on.
door was locked.
I'm trying to... I had to open up a link.
Good evening, Alan.
Oh, it
I
is
tried to
Aristotelian.
shoot this asshole. Wait, what?
Yeah.
I wish I
see you
could.
brought your
I wasn't
pet
sure
gorilla
when I
with
was
you.
saying the
So
term
sure, I
Aristotelian.
get the
I was like, is that wrong? But no, it's not.
Nice.
Right.
Okay.
That's the
Aristotelian.
spirit. You're being very brave,
Arrow-
Alan.
But it's
I understand
Aristotle,
you're
but
confused.
This is one unit.
I'd be more
Words
concerned
change
if
because
you
of the...
weren't
Yeah,
suspicious
fair
of
enough,
me.
fair enough.
Aristotelian.
You for it?
Big of you.
Now,
I don't.
Okay,
I would
this-
never say Aristotelian. I would just say
We'll
Aristotelian.
reacquaint you with my clinic
Same.
and go over everything you
Look
might
at this
have
fucking
forgotten.
asshole's cardigan.
Little walk and some fresh
The dude's
air.
a huge douche
Yes,
already. I
it'll
don't like
do
him.
you good.
I mean, look, his shirt matches his jeans in the same color formation. Get fucked.
This
That's really not
order is
good.
for patients. Most
Go
of
on.
them
So
are
you were
here
saying, so
right
who
now.
had
I'm
3 acts and who had
plot.
5?
Fishing trip
I'm trying to determine this.
for the
Okay.
ones who are
Number-
So the
Right.
number one rule is plot, of course.
I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process.
So this whole, so while you're looking at this
Character.
dude's entire thing is that like he does psych evaluations and psych prognosis for like burnt out or broken down artists, and it comes in. It comes that information's important later when we meet those old brothers again, the rock stars that we met earlier at the diner.
Uh-huh. I love them.
You will love them even more the next time we play. I promise you, they're fucking amazing. It was the biggest surprise of the game. No, that's not true. The biggest surprise of the game was that there was no ending until I played the DLC.
That's
Oh,
dumb.
that's gaudy as shit. Look at that. There's a Donald Trump fucking elevator button.
No.
The gold thing?
Look at
No,
that,
it's
those
like The
gold-
Shining. No, it's like The Shining.
That's not appropriate for the rest of this aesthetic. Who looks
The
at
three-act
this?
structure. Aristotle believed that every piece of poetry or drama must have a beginning, middle, and
Middle
end.
end. Okay, perfect. So Aristotle is movies then.
Yes.
Because movies are broken up into 3 acts. Every movie, no matter...
Shakespeare has a very clear way of writing tragedies by always using the same 5 acts. Exposition, complication, climax, resolution, and catastrophe.
Yes, okay.
Oh, God.
It's isn't it
But
funny
this is just for
when you-
tragedies. It's the
It's
actual,
tragedies,
well,
exactly.
er-
But comedies
okay,
are...
that was Shakespeare tragedy. I bet he does it for comedies too. 3-act structure is Aristotle.
Okay, so that's the funny thing, because like as soon as you say that, it was just like, yes, I remember that, because I took a whole class on Shakespeare in college. Like,
Correct, same.
and it was just like, I took comedies, which I didn't want to take, but it was the only one available.
I think I did a whole survey. I can't remember though.
I'm pretty sure I know
He left
you,
me in charge a couple
I
times.
know
was like,
you
"Are
did
serious,
dramas, because I remember being bitter about it for a little bit, for like 10
Oh,
seconds.
Yes.
Because I wanted
who
to
was
take
the
it.
professor that I loved so much? Because he was the Shakespeare,
He was
and
the
he's
Shakespeare
also
dude.
super into.
Yeah.
Well, he's also a big Jane Austen. I think he's part of Jane Austen Society too.
I didn't know that. So the
Yeah,
sundial
he was
fucking
so smart.
sucks.
I love him. Does it work?
Not in this game.
No.
It's all in your
I don't like that the
You've been
professor
making it up.
is following us
apart from
around.
a tragic accident with
Get
your
the
wife,
fuck
no one has
gone.
killed.
Here's the
Your
thing. I'm
delusions
hitting
are just a
L2 to raise a gun.
manifestation of your
I no longer have a
subconscious
gun.
mind trying to protect
Uh-oh.
you from the
Spaghetti. I can't jump.
Unless we fight the
So here's what I hate
fantasy
about
in
this.
return.
This.
I know
Oh,
the
ew.
instinct
Ew. I
is
hate
to
this even
resist
more.
it.
So this
But
jacket by
it
itself,
makes
right?
far more
Not the
sense than
worst.
It's not a bad.
Okay?
No, yeah,
But then
it's
you
not
see
a
the
bad.
hoodie.
Conspiracy
Then you
can
see the
occupy
fucking
your mind.
cocksucker.
Oh, I thought the
like,
hoodie was.
like,
I thought the hood was a
things.
part of the
People know
jacket.
this. Everything can be explained.
I think
So
you're right.
he's wearing a. No,
So he's wearing
I think
a.
you're
He's
right.
wearing a hoodie.
He's wearing a hoodie and
And
then a
then this-
jacket.
This ugly jacket with these
That just
fucking
seems
rider patches
super
on them.
uncomfortable.
And look at this ugly ass green shit in front of him. Whoops.
Well, I think the green is part of the jacket.
It is, but it's awful. So here we're looking at we're supposed to be where our wife
Some
died.
from behind, that looks like a good one-piece jacket.
No,
with
because
hood.
those patches on the elbows are fucking atrocious.
Yeah, that's like an old school thing, though.
Yeah, but we don't live in old school anymore. And this game is set in like
Yeah.
2000 and
I like the thunder sound effects.
oh, we're not gonna hit that tonight. But hey, guess who makes Remember we met? Oh, hello.
Thunder God. I don't know.
Beyond the shadow you settle for, there's a miracle illuminated. TZ, the memory of a dear friend and a poet.
Dear friend, huh?
So we did meet a Thor earlier, by the way. So
Fabulous.
If it doesn't,
God, what was that professor who loved Shakespeare so much?
I had him. I had him for the one semester, and he was really good. I have the book I bought in college
He's
for
famous
that
for
class.
it.
Is
I
he
have
really?
the entire Shakespeare.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
not
what
famous,
I had.
but he was famous. He was like Linfield famous. Everybody
Well, I
loves
mean, I
him.
bought the anthology. Like, I have the entire thing
No, I have the entirety of Shakespeare's works still
in a book.
textbook.
Yeah, I have
It's
the
my
same.
textbook from that class, and that's what I used to. That's what I used as my laptop stand to raise it up.
Wow. Like, you're humble bragging. I have that book as a computer stand, and it's like, oh.
Let's go
I
inside.
still like
What am I
it, but
supposed to
no-
say to that?
So many other plays.
Hey,
I should
Bubba.
one of these days. That should be one of my big goals after I'm done
What is her?
with my current.
If you call him Bubba, what do you call her?
That wasn't a Bubba.
I do love to hunt. The great
Okay, if he was
outdoors,
taken, he'd be a Bubba.
man versus
Thank
Okay,
you.
yeah,
I
he's
just I
Bubba.
love that I walked forward and
Oh,
you just
he needs
you
to
just
be a little
like
taller.
Pretty damn
a
right.
little fatter, a little chunkier. What was she, Bubbus?
For some reason, I want to call her a Janet.
Oh, my boss's name is Janet, and I quite like my boss. She's actually quite awesome. We call her Karen.
No, she's not Karen-esque. Who's the
Oh,
evil
oh,
nurse?
they're
Nurse
here.
Ratchet.
They're here. Oh no, never
Wait a
mind.
minute, did we just go back in time?
No.
Oh. That's a Nurse Ratchet. We'll call her Nurse Ratchet.
You should be afraid of me.
Look at this animation.
That's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is
The twitchy?
confused enough as it is.
This is awful. That's
Yeah,
not
you
how
want me to
people
go away so you
move.
won't be scared.
No, it's
You
not.
can't just decide what kind
Look
of
at his
dream you
fingers.
have or when
Look!
you have
Oh
it.
my God! His hands are massive. Ew.
That's
Look
what I
at
was gonna
those
say. His hands are really
Look at
gross.
his
Like
animal
his fingers
paws.
Are so
Jesus
long.
Christ! I don't want to be here anymore. That's fucking. Oh my God!
Can we
I can't move. Oh my God.
He's doing a namaste.
I'm gonna namaste my foot up his asshole. Oh, he just elbow struck.
Small creative effort, which
So he's
makes him
trying to do like
receptive to my
karate?
therapeutic
It's
methods.
not even karate.
Okay.
It's like
Does this psychiatrist dude ever stop talking? Is he giving us any relevant information? Oh, that's
him.
creepy.
No, he's just
Yeah.
telling us that everybody's fucking crazy. So isn't
Oh, we
this
can
spooky?
see. Very. It's always the creepy child
Excuse me.
singing.
I'm leaving.
Dun, 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 dun.
Ooh,
Dun, dun,
ooh.
dun,
Hello.
dun.
I've painted you.
Picture for- Oh.
This
I
is
was just struck
amazing.
by
I love
inspiration
this
a couple
scene.
of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things. a
Those are
lot of them.
taken.
The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Of course he does.
Yeah?
He's
that's a
very
little
proud
sketch.
of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better.
Okay, he's dabbing into a white color, but there's no white showing up on the canvas.
Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate
So-
to be out there tonight.
That looks like
This,
someone about to be
this,
taken.
this is the very first time I learned, like, I played this. This kicked off something for me, and I couldn't quite place it. I was like, okay, so he's doing this, but what does that mean?
Okay. Are
and
you asking me?
The idea was, I was wondering if it did anything for you, and it clearly hadn't, other than it being, like, a good photo, right? That's amazing artwork.
No, it looks like it's someone who's like about to be taken by the darkness, or it's like
So-
the dude on the bridge as he's being taken up into that dark force fieldy stuff.
So then I'm an artist, technically, right? I'm a writer, but an artist in the grand sense of things. This guy behind me
Okay,
is
yeah.
also an artist, and he's
Okay.
also looking at the darkness. So maybe I'm not the only one being affected in this scenario, and that's where that.
Well,
kicked
clearly
in for
not,
me.
because that's what the guy said. I used to do landscapes, but now all I can do is this. So clearly he's getting images infiltrated into his brain.
So that's something to keep in mind. Of what does that mean? Why is he? Hi, Bubba.
Creatives, are they just more open to the world?
Oh
Susceptible
shit! Did I miss something?
to darkness. Ooh.
Read.
Do creatives have to kind of take a step into the dark to like bring forth that for their art to share?
And-
so that like
And
it's
everybody,
kind of like
I think Nicole has gotten a little bit closer to solving the mystery of this puzzle. Welcome to Cauldron
What?
Lake Lodge. We're here to give you the specialized help you need. However, please observe the following. Please ask friends and family to schedule visits beforehand to ensure they don't interfere with your therapy and our periods of creativity. Also, please respect your fellow patients' need for privacy and personal space, especially when they're engaged by when they're engaged by their creative processes. I don't like that.
I don't like the use of creativity and creative processes
I don't
that
like the
close
word
together when you just talk about creatives.
I don't like being engaged with your
Ooh,
own
we also
creative
said
process.
actively engaged in shaping them there. So an engagement therapy. Okay, so clearly there's a
Well,
there's
this one's yours. So
if we were in a literary analysis class, the professor would be trying to encourage the students of what word seems to be reoccurring here, and it's clearly engaged in creativity.
you and me would
Anywho.
be like video games. This one's yours. Go ahead.
Okay. Be patient. Huh? Is that like a pun?
I'm sorry, your enunciation just really, like, I wasn't expecting that. Just sorry. Go on.
It's a pun. Be patient. Yeah, be a patient.
Oh no, I just got it. Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's funny. Typically, our patients have long-term creative problems. See? Creative. And they won't be solved overnight. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that
hold on. Run back. Our patients have long-term creative problems.
Long-term
Okay, so
creative problems.
that is talking about them in the third, right? Our patients, them.
Our patients have long-term creative problems.
And they won't be solved overnight.
Won't be solved overnight. The problems won't be solved. That's what we're referring to there, though.
Give yourself permission to take the time. That's in the second. That doesn't make it. You wouldn't say that, because you would say our patients, you are patients, right? And you won't solve them overnight. Give yourself permission. This is talking in two different, like, it's the first.
I don't want to say tenses, but
it's not tenses. It's person, whatever that is.
Point of view.
Thank you, POV. So the first POV is third. It's talking to it's talking to, like, your wife, right? Like, it's like
first person point of view is referring to yourself as I, you, they. Third person point of view is
here we go. Typically, our patients.
They,
that is this plaque talking to your partner.
That is
right?
first person point of view from the clinic. That is a clinic first person.
Give yourself
point of view.
permission to take the time you need. That's talking to
you directly
the
talking
patient.
to us, kind of a thing. Yeah.
What I meant to say is
or
the
if
first
it's trying to, like, I wonder if it's trying to distance themselves.
The first sentence is talking to the person who put you in here, right? The second sentence is talking to the person in here.
Not necessarily, because I could think it's trying to distance
read the rest
themselves.
of it. Read the rest. Yeah.
No, I get that. But what they could be saying is, our patients have long-term creative problems and they won't be solved overnight.
Shit, that could be a stepped away third, couldn't it? Shit.
Correct.
Okay.
I think it's more of like giving you space to be like, but I'm not a patient.
Yeah, it's giving you acknowledgement. It's like, our patients typically stay here for a while. However, take the time you need.
Well, and the problems won't be solved. But when you say our patients, but it's not saying you patient.
Well,
so I think it creates a little bit of distance for the person too, so they don't get defensive.
You're right. No, I take it back. You're right.
Just major. Give yourself permission to take the time you need. Bear in mind that you're voluntarily receiving treatment that has been specifically tailored for you. You don't need that. Engagement therapy, TM, and its sister method, the flow. Okay.
Trademark.
Work best when you are actively engaged in shaping them. No shit, Sherlock. Your theory is engagement therapy. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to voice them. Yeah, so they're really heavy on creative and being engaged. What?
Yes.
Oh, the old guys.
There's a storm.
There's a storm.
Look who has Mjolnir in their hand.
Oh yeah, it's Thor.
The fact that it's 4 weeks is the goddamn best. Who only has one eye.
That's what I just said. Is that Odin?
Yeah, I was answering.
Heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods.
Did one get his eye poked out by a crow?
Nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid
actually there's
that the
medication, but yes.
This was back in like 2008, something like that.
Mm-hmm. But I pretty as much. Just keep them comfortable.
I have a will. I have a living will. This is if I have dementia, just I don't want anything for it. Just like
yeah. I have. I started filling out a living will, but I have to take it with me to like my mom and my sister to sign because Kristen's going to be my medical decision maker if I'm ever out.
I did the same with my mother and my brother.
And my mom is going to be the alternate decision maker because I'd rather have Kristen make those decisions than my mother.
I had the same thing with my brother, so.
Yeah. But I was the same way. If the doctors say I'm not there and can't be brought back, if I'm acting in a way that's not me, and again, there's no way to bring me back, kind of a thing. Like, basically go off the doctor's recommendation. If they're saying, yeah, it's nothing, just, yeah, let me starve.
Yep. Oh, no, I asked for euthanasia. when it's legal. Ow! Oh,
You have to apply for that.
Hold on.
I don't think a dementia patient could do it. I don't know how that works with that.
You can in Oregon. It's assisted suicide.
I knew we have assisted suicide, but I guess once you're first diagnosed with dementia, maybe you could put it like terms of when I'm this far gone.
Oh, I've put those terms in.
Yeah. After watching how my grandma went down.
Zane could feel the poems taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined he could almost feel the power
touched the
surging
darkness.
through the keys of the typewriter. It exhilarated him.
Evil typewriters like Are You Afraid of the Dark?
If not for his young assistant Emil, he would have given it up. But Emil convinced him otherwise. He too had a way with words.
It's funny how people, aside from ourselves, continue to give us
They're
that
all
push.
It was
writers.
clearing up. Or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy.
I love the squeaky
It's
form.
so fucking stupid.
But it is
fucking...
interesting how everyone is pushing these
The
people to
Andersons made more
write.
sense.
Even
That's-
Alice. I mean, I guess that's your husband, but they're pushing these people to write.
That's
Yeah, no.
We
Sorry,
have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm.
Oh, but that's what I didn't finish my thought earlier. The artists and stuff like that, we expect them to touch the darkness to bring it out so that we can touch the darkness through them without sacrificing our own mental health.
that's super deep, and I would like to know where you stole that from.
Lincoln, well, I mean, it's my thought, but I get it, for instance, like from Lincoln Park and Chester.
Beddingfield?
Is it Beddingfield? Yeah.
Benningford,
When he
Benningfield,
committed,
something like
he committed suicide, you know.
He did.
That was a big deal for me when that happened, because that dude like helped get me through high school. Like the Linkin Park albums, Hybrid Theory especially. Oh.
Everybody gives shit to Linkin
But-
Park, but everybody bought their album. Like,
I think you're also thinking more of Nickelback, but
oh god, I could totally do Avril
I
Lavigne
love
right now.
Nickelback and her, but and a lot of the songs that
It was
Chester helped write
Meteora,
at the
right?
time.
That did. What was it? Linkin Park did Meteora, right?
Yes. After Hybrid Theory. Chester had to go. He was like sexually abused when he was younger.
So,
He obviously
we
was
were
dealing with
talking over that.
depression and stuff. And what?
These guys were talking about the lamp lady and knowing the lamp lady knew about the other writer.
Row. I missed a part. Can you pause this then? Anyway, so what I was saying is, so Chester Benningfield had to go to his dark places and revisit them constantly for his music to scream and get it out, so that way we teenagers could use his music to also get our own darkness and angst out without having to go deep into it as Chester. He took the pain so we could keep going.
Shit.
That's my opinion.
I don't disagree. I don't know enough to argue or augment one or the other.
But that could be. But then you could say that with a lot of artists who go into these dark places. Maybe they travel them so we don't have to, and we can just get a touch of them and like basically tip the toe in. But I don't have to be in danger. You do.
A place of power.
Because it's got to do something in your head. Like, come on, Stephen King, you go to some dark places, bro.
Stephen King also
I can't
lives
imagine
in
the
Maine,
dude's normal.
So.
What's wrong with Maine? Tom Nichols lives in Maine, right?
I have no idea where Tom Nichols is.
I like him. I think it's Maine. Oh, no, it's Rhode Island. He always talks about being a Rhode Islander.
Bob's dead now.
So these guys are actually lucid right now.
Yeah.
So you missed another line where they said their
a lot.
farm was on a source of power.
Oh, dude.
So tired.
Can we replay that?
I can explain it to you real quick as we're walking away.
What was I going to say, though, really quick on that one? Oh, I was going to say what's interesting is they're saying dementia patients, but they're all the rock band. Music is one of the things that is the last to go. Like, music will trigger memories like no one's business. They'll remember songs.
So,
they'll start singing again
it's
if you play
funny
music for them.
that these two old dudes who have kind of forgotten everything know their music.
Exactly. Well, because it's music. That's
Oh,
a different
shit.
side of the brain that doesn't disappear as quick, get eaten up as quickly.
Hey, Wake, why don't you
Just
humor
rush it.
Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your
Why
room.
are you telling me to
You
write?
can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Now, in all
Why are you
fairness,
telling me to write?
this is an artist recovery therapy.
Touche. And you have to try and we're trying to help you work
So
through
remember
your
that
writer's
down
block.
there.
I'm not myself.
The rehab.
It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside.
Fuck.
Almost missed this.
I can
TV.
only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Haven't
Fuck
been for
that.
days, but it's
That's
almost
creep.
dark
No.
outside. My editor is real.
It's not
I saw
human.
her
It's
again.
not human.
She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest
She's
where her
behind
heart
you.
should be. I think
Ew.
I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Is it Stalker Chick making these people write the story so she gets her happy ending?
I will answer one part of that question, in that there is no happy ending being fought for by the bad people here.
Ah. So maybe it's one of those, the woman in black Harry thing, where it's just like, I want revenge on everybody and I'm taking you all down.
No.
Ah, bar.
But that's
Fine.
the last piece I'll give, because I've already given... Oh, and here?
Hartman wanted me
You
to
haven't
write.
given a ton away.
I
I've
knew
been
I couldn't.
figuring it out.
I've
and you've
also been
validating it.
trying super hard not to give a ton away,
It was the
like,
only thing I
because
could
you
do
keep
with
Exactly.
throwing
watching
out
me like a
theories that
hawk.
may or may not somewhat be true, and then you're gonna tangentially, like, figure it out. So I'm trying not to... Is this not claustrophobic to you? Like, the way everything's situated in here? This is... I hate this room.
Yeah, it's not very. You need to like move that armoire. That armoire actually. Because that ceiling's tilted though. Because I was gonna say that armoire
Also,
would go
there's
really well.
nothing... There's no fucking curtains here.
That doesn't bother me as much, I guess, because I'm.
I
still
can't handle
living.
that. Like,
But
I have to have blackout curtains.
Oh! See, that's what I want to rearrange this room. So that dresser thing needs to go by that wall that's tilted, and then the armoire needs to go where the dresser thing is.
Okay, so this goes here.
Yes,
Where does this go?
that goes. Nope. That wall, right? That wall to your left, right there.
Hold on,
Where
hold
you see where it tilts up.
So right here?
Right. Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, no, that would fit there. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And then is that like a little desk right there though, behind the
This one?
pictures?
Yeah, this one is a desk.
No, behind the picture, under the picture. There's something right next to the picture.
Yeah, no, it's a
There.
lamp
Oh,
stand.
It's
a table. That's
huge
super
table
tiny.
for a
Shit.
lampstand. No, it's a big. I mean, it's like wide, but not tall.
But
that
yeah, this is-
could go. I guess where the dresser is. I mean, that wouldn't be too terrible right there. Push it into the corner so it's like snug into the corner.
Fair enough.
I mean, the desk. There's no help for that.
You go here. You go here. You go here, and the bed just stays here. I fucking hate
No,
this.
the armoire goes on the wall by the door. The armoire should go up on the wall by the door. Bed, put that flush somewhere. Oh,
See, here's
swap
the thing.
bed and
Here's
the
the
desk.
thing. Thank you. I was just about to say, like, no, the bed has to be here to be protected by all this, because, like, being out in the open like this fucking creeps me out. So the bed should
could
be
be
here,
flush against that wall.
right there.
Yeah, with the tilty wall.
No. You leave this
There's
here.
this headboard.
No, you leave that there, and you wait. Hold on. There's a headboard. Shit, that doesn't make any sense anymore. Never mind. So you throw this out
But
the
if
window.
you put the bed right there.
You put the bed right here. That's the only thing that makes any sense. You put the bed right here.
Yeah, you put the bed right there, and the table and the desk go to the other wall. The armoire goes against the big wall.
Table. Right here.
Yep, desk right where the bed is.
Because you open the door and you put your keys and shit right on the table.
Yeah, right to your right. Yep. If you
The desk is right here.
Yep.
The bed's over here, though. Yep. Over
Right,
over
and
there,
I think
actually.
right there, and I think armoire should still go right there, and then at this point, dresser would go where armoire is, or dresser could go right under the window, by the window.
It's not going to go under the...
It's not going to go under, but you could put it in front of it.
Oh, this is
or without
inset?
What do you mean inset?
This is further out. Look at this. This is inset. That wall is inset from this wall.
Oh, there's something there, yeah. Dresser
Shit.
could go right there. Dresser would look good right there, then.
Wait. Yes. You're super... I think there's enough space. Oh, there's absolutely... Yeah, because that would eat up that. That would eat up this. And it's a pure transfer. Like, there's not...
It's exactly.
Yes.
It's just swapping the room. Only thing that's really shifting is armoire and dresser swapping
left
places.
Or right. You're moving,
and
you're
then
moving this is south or north or whatever. If this is north, you're moving that
I'm saying
north.
catty corner. You are swapping armoire and dresser, desk and bed, and then lamp table goes end of bed.
Bam.
That room would look really nice the way we just situated it.
We just fucking destroyed this room. Like, we are awesome. I can't go this way.
Desolé.
That wasn't even our room, by the way.